A few weeks ago, I saw you front row, and my heart stopped at the sight. Thought you were solo, but you got a
Kailee plumping lip liner. These do not move and they give you a little plump. Cosmic 2.0. Actually, the best thing I've ever done. Okay, me and Sherilyn are gonna do a hair tutorial. Finally. Giving everyone. Right now we're just blowing out my hair and then we're gonna put some clip-ins in. We're here to try our best to show you how we get my waves. So I've got an 1.5" curling iron. I'm going towards the face and I'm doing a really classic curl where it's all curled under towards the face for these bottom sections. Switching to an 1.25" and I'm going to switch the type of curl I'm doing and the direction. Instead of doing a more classic curl, I am going to kind of start at the top and pull my way out, but really the biggest secret with this is just doing a bunch of different types so nothing lays together uniformly. I'm going to do some wrapped like a wand, and I always go all the way to the ends because we like that really flippy kind of classic blowout look. This one I'm just going away from the face since we're starting to get into the bang area. So I'm going into the front with a flat iron. I like the control that I can get with this. And where I see people struggle getting the volume around the part line is usually because you're using a curling iron. And a flat iron is just going to help give you a little bit more control. And I wish I had a really good way to describe this, but I don't. So basically, it's the most complicated tutorial ever. This is what it's starting to look like. In the meantime, okay, that is the hair. By Sherilyn.
I think this Kailee hair looks even better than before. I just followed her tutorial step by step, but I only had one tool. So if you want to know how I did it with one tool, just keep watching. But I think it looks pretty good if you ask me. So this is the long barrel in the 1.25" inch. Starting at the bottom in the first section, she curls everything towards the face. So, and she curls all the way down to the end to get that like blowout look. She uses a 1.5 inch, I'm pretty sure, but I only have a 1 1/4, so that's what we're working with. Done with the bottom, all the pieces are curled towards my face. Then the next section, she does all the pieces with a 1 1/4 curling iron, which I have, and she goes away from the face like what I did in my original tutorial, all the way to the bottom, and she does a tight curl. So she lets it out. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I just like doing it like this way. She does it a little different, but it's like the same outcome. It's just a tight curl all the way to the bottom, and she does the same direction the whole time. Okay, for the top layer, I'm like mixing mine into layers because I have so much hair, but then she like wraps it around the curling iron like a wand. I'm actually gonna flip the directions a few times when I do that, so I'll show you what I mean. So for this piece, for example, I'm gonna go towards my face and I'm gonna wrap it like a wand. So towards my face, like this. I don't really know how to do the wand thing. I've never had it. And she goes all the way to the end, so you get that like bouncy look. But basically what the hairstylist says is she just doesn't want any of them going like the same direction, because that's when you get like that Utah curl hair look. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for this purpose. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so then she mixes in like a regular tight curl away. So we'll do a regular tight curl. Okay, there we go. Oops. Okay. And then a wrap again, like that. She uses a curling iron for the front. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna curl it the way that I feel looks the best. I'm actually gonna do the wand thing again because I feel like it's the most relaxed version. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty. Something else I'm gonna do is take my curling iron and on the top, just curl towards the front like that. You kind of get that little bump there, and so I just kind of let it cool for a second before I run my fingers through it. Okay, hair is done. I'm gonna shake it out because I have a feeling I kind of ate. Okay, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. I don't know. I think this looks even better than before.
Cute. Cute. I looked major.